floors. I could be wrong there.
I'm pretty sure they did. Yeah.
Did
I say opposite?
Yeah.
I meant they won at home. Both teams won at home.
That's
yes.
right.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah, that first game, Juab, one of only 2 losses for Canyon View in Region 12 play. They were the region champions, and Juab got them early, and then Canyon View got them later on in the season down in Cedar City.
Looking at where these teams come in, Juab again comes in overall with a record of 14-8. They went 9-5 in region play, currently riding just a 1-game losing streak, lost their last 2 in the regular season, but then bounced back. Got the win against Manti to get here, a team that beat them the week before in a tight game. So
yeah, Juab was down in that one at halftime and came back and won that with a strong second half, 49-46.
Meanwhile, Canyon View's on a 4-game winning streak, including a playoff dominating win against Juan Diego. Their last loss came at the hands of the Emory Spartans in what was also a tight game. These 2 teams again meeting for the 3rd time this year, and that always leads to some excellent matchups, one might say, as we get into the thick of the playoffs. Greg, who is starting this afternoon? I guess we're now into the evening portion. It's almost 6 o'clock. Who's starting tonight for Juab?
I am just trying to get those right now, if you want to be honest. We got number 0, Maggie Rosenbeck, is starting tonight. You have number 15, Haley Hall, number 33, Gracelyn Harmon. I'm assuming Ashlyn Wright is starting.
I did see her out there.
They've kind of huddled up here, so I'm missing that. Number 2, Ashlyn Wright. I'm guessing the other starter is going to be Molly Blankenagel, the sophomore that's just involved in everything. She's such a good ball player. Even if she doesn't lead you in scoring, she's going to be involved in every play out there. And yes, that is the starting lineup for Juab.
Starting for the Canyon View Falcons, they are going to go with Maylee Spencer, the senior guard. Maya Nichols wears number 5. Those 2, along with Bethany Vargas, have been doing this a lot. It's been the starting backcourt, it seems like, for 3 years, because I think that has been the starting backcourt for 3 years at Canyon View. Yeah. And you mentioned Emery Miles, the lady in the middle, and then Cambry Potter, a junior, gets the start as well. Falcons in their home whites. The girls do this, the boys don't. They have a pink tint. They always have on these uniforms, along with the teal. Juab in the road blacks with the all gold as we are underway. Opening tip, 1 by the Juab Wasps, their boys team winning earlier today. Canyon View's boys team losing in a thriller earlier today. We could have had that as a potential championship matchup as they were on opposite sides of the bracket. Girls meeting here in the first round. Right, left side with it, gives over on the left side, back to right. Now skip it baseline, jumper 4-2. It's a little strong. Fight for the board. Emery Miles comes up with it for Canyon View.
2-3 zone coming out for the Falcons that time. Wasp did good thing to get Rosenbeck a good look at the 3-point shot, just not able to knock it down.
Vargas picks up her dribble, right side Spencer. She's going to take it baseline, gives it inside. The ball's deflected and taken away. Excellent hands inside by Harmon. Juab comes away with it the other way. Right with the basketball. Pulls up with it, gives straight away to Blankenagel. Right, that's an NBA 3, not a WNBA 3. That's an NBA 3. Rebound comes down inside to Potter. Vargas gets it up left side to Nichols. Scoreless ball game a minute in. As Maylee Spencer will operate offensively. Comes off the Miles screen, looks to split that defense. Does so, sends it right side, pump from Nichols. 19 on the shot clock. Nichols hedges out front, guarded by Blankenagel. Gets low inside, beautiful bounce pass. Miles can't finish. Rebound inside to Blankenagel.
I'm kind of interested in that Emery Miles, Haley Hall matchup. I'll bet there's not many teams, both of these girls, that has anybody as tall as them that they play against. And these two about the same size, so that'll be a good matchup down low.
Bump and a foul inside. It's going to go on Maylee Spencer. First foul of the ball game. Be baseline as the play call comes in for Juab.
Canyon View's been in that 2-3 zone defense. It looks like they may be coming out of that with a man-to-man, or maybe you just start man-to-man on the baseline out of bounds and then switch up to a zone.
Ball comes into Blankenagel, deflected. She recovers, trying to get it to right up top. Loads up for a college 3 that's off right. Long rebound. Hall had it for a moment. Emery Miles comes away with it, gets it to Vargas. Vargas across the timeline looks to attack. Left corner Spencer. She'll pump with it. Jab, give to Potter. Skip past right side Nichols. Dumps it low. Spencer turns, shoots, banks, and scores. First points of the game come from Maylee Spencer.
Just quick, huh? Just catches that quick and goes up with it. Not worried about the length of the Wasps down there.
And the press forces the turnover. Miles the steal, gets it to Spencer. Up top, Nichols across the timeline on the left side. 5:43 to go, just a 2-0 game. A little bit of a slow start for both teams. It takes a minute getting used to playing in this kind of gym. The depth perception as Nichols lowers the shoulder, loses the basketball, and then a trip and foul out front. Rosenbeck, the one to take the harm.
Yeah, she was hustling up the court. Like I mentioned in that pregame, she likes to do that. Hustling up the court and just ahead of the defense, and the foul slows them down.
So that'll be 2 team fouls on Canyon View, none yet on Juab.
Juab's had a couple of good looks from behind the arc by Ashlyn Wright, and that's the girl you want shooting if you're the Wasps. We'll see. Looks like Canyon View going back to a man-to-man here.
Right with it, gives corner, Blankenagel, quick trigger shot. It's just a little short. Fight for the rebound on the baseline, out of bounds with it. Good hustle play, but on the end line was Grace Harmon.
So as I mentioned, back, 3 really good looks from behind the arc for the Wasps, just not knocking them down.
Vargas trots across the UVU logo at midcourt, left side. Comes off a Potter screen, looks to pull it up high, now gets right to the 10 euros, flips it up over the back of the backboard, and it will be out of bounds. A good move, just couldn't quite finish it. And
yeah, came off that double screen, and then Juab didn't have that third help come over to block that off and make her bring it back to the outside. She's able to get to the rack, just not able to finish.
Good amount of Juab fans here. No one more than Jay Rowley in the front of that student section, sporting the cop mustache and all. Right side.
Boy, he had a good game against South Summit earlier.
You don't say. And just an errant pass. That's a little miscommunication between Wright and Blankenagel. It will go back to Canyon View.
Just got to settle that down a little bit, work it around the outside, see what comes open down low.
The ball comes back into Vargas. Right side with it. Comes off a double elevator screen high. It's given right side. Spencer rises for 3. Strong fight for the board. Potter. Beautiful board and stick back. My goodness.
Yeah, Cambry Potter just grabbed that rebound, went up quick with it again. Doesn't bring the ball down. Knows she's got a little bit of size there she's able to use. Keeps it high and puts it in.
Ball down courts. Transition opportunity, and the Wasps capitalize on it. Maggie Rosenbeck with the score.
Yeah, good hustle from Maggie Rosenbeck. Great job by her to get past that initial defender, get that shoulder pass, knew she had an easy layup after that.
4-2 our score. Spencer hedges right side. Too low of a pass. I'm going to say last touched off the foot of Haley Hall. And it will stay Canyon View basketball. Defensive battle here early. And it's not like both teams aren't getting great looks either.
Yeah, they both had good looks from outside the arc.
Right.
Just not able to knock down any of those three-pointers yet.
Ball goes on the right side. High screen, crossover. Wright deflects it. She and Spencer tying up with it. Wright came away with it, but they say she's out of bounds. It'll stay with Canyon View.
Okay.
Juab students don't agree. And why would they?
I think they want to have some fun yelling down there, huh?
Oh, and that's 100% what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They shouldn't. You're the student, right?
That's right.
If you're the students, you.
Student sections have a good time
They
yelling
should.
at the officials.
Ball comes back into Vargas. Gets to the free throw line. Sends left side. Spencer, 3. Buckets. Maylee Spencer for 3. It's a 7-2 lead.
5 of those 7 points by Maylee Spencer there. Good look from the 3. First three-pointer for either team to fall.
All catches. Nearly traveled with it. Gives back to Blankenagel. Wright gives to the cutter down low. Bank too hard. Following the shot inside. And going to call a foul going the other way. As it goes on Rosenbeck after she missed the shot. Nearly got her own rebound. She's got a good athlete.
Just fighting. Yeah, just hustling like I said, like I've mentioned.
Canyon View basketball with a 7-2 lead. 3:25 to go here in quarter number 1. Again, these two teams splitting the regular season series as it goes to Potter. The give Vargas in the paint, tries to step through. It's deflected. Wright saves it, sends it back to Potter. Vargas, skip right side Nichols. Open triple. Good.
Wow.
They're getting open looks, Greg, and Canyon View converting on them. It's now 10-2.
Great ball movement there by the Falcons to get that around the perimeter, and then
Vargas the steal, the lay-in from Spencer. It's 10-2. Coach Hepburn going to take a timeout. We'll take one as well right here on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, TeamHive.live and KSL Sports.
Jones & DeMille Engineering was founded with a simple mission to shape the quality of life with a personalized touch. As a full-service civil engineering firm, they provide value beyond the project. creating places where people live, work, and thrive. For over 40 years, they've proudly served our communities, enhancing lives through their work. Join their team and become a dedicated community improvement leader. Whether you're an engineer or just love infrastructure, they invite you to seek a career with them. Jones & DeMille Engineering, shaping the quality of life.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
In the fast.
Welcome back on in. It's 12-2, our score early. Canyon View is moving the basketball a tiny bit better, Greg.
Lot better.
Not that Juab's gotten bad looks. Canyon View's just getting much better looks.
Especially here this last half of this first quarter, these last couple of minutes here. They're knocking down those three-pointers, a couple of three-pointers, 7 points for Maylee Spencer now for the Falcons of those 12, so doing great things. We hit one from the outside and one from the inside here.
So it'll be Juab basketball, a much-needed reset.
Going with that full court press here are the Falcons now trying to speed it up even more.
Ball goes middle to right, dribbles through.
Got numbers.
Sends it corner, three on the way. Rosenbeck nearly banked it in from the corner. We've seen that already today, a banked three. And then Spencer, that's two on her, Greg, with the reach-in foul. That's massive given how well she's playing. And that's fascinating.
Good job there by Graceland Harmon to just bring that ball through and force the official to call that foul on Maylee Spencer.
2:46 left in the opening quarter. First real foul troubles we've had of the day. Bounce pass low. Blankenagel turns, hooks high and gets it to go. Tough shot without using the glass, and she gets it anyway. Big basket for Juab. Across the timeline is Vargas. We'll see, not that Canyon View short any weapons with Spencer out of the ball game, but we'll see how they operate without her. Right side gives it over to Aaron Hallows, the sophomore who just checked in. Miles gives left side, the jab from Nichols. Picks up her dribble, steps up for a tough two. That nearly goes down. Hall fighting for the rebound inside, and I think we'll get our first tie-up of the game. Possession, points to Canyon View. Couple subs here for Juab. We'll get Dusty Draper along with Elisa Stoneman, both in the game. They're saying reset the shot clock. So here we go, baseline out of bounds. Hallows bounces low. Vargas catches low, puts it up. No. Miles crashing the boards. Another rebound inside to Hallows. That bank shot doesn't go. Juab getting killed on the boards right now, but the rebound does ultimately come down to Stoneman, who gets it to Rosenbeck. Right side. Rosenbeck going to go right at the rim, bumped and fouled. And that will be team foul number 4, so no more fouls to give in the final 2 minutes for Canyon View.
I think, are they going to say she's shooting there? She was just about to go up, but just called it right before she went up with that. It was funny, you saw Maggie Rosenbeck kind of look to her behind her, beside her. She thought, there's no way on this open, so I'm just going to take it myself, take it up on Emery Miles and pick up a foul. First
foul on Miles, so right to take out baseline. Ashland pumping with it. Once, twice, deflected. Good hands by Nichols. Vargas leads the breakdown. It's a 2-on-1 going the other way. Stumbling is Hallows, trying to get that low. Ball on the ground. We'll get another tie-up. Heads-up play, Ashland Wright. The non-negotiables dive in for a loose ball, and it will go back to Juab.
Coach Welburn wanted a double dribble before that. It looked like maybe kind of a two-hand dribble there. You're going to have the official blow the whistle here. Talk to these players. Tell them what you can and can't do. No fouls called. Just telling them.
A little bit of a warning. You don't see that a ton with the foul. Usually it's with talking. It's not with physical contact. As Wright catches. Looks to go the other way with it. Bounces right side and just threw the fingers out of bounds of Dusty Draper. Tough turnover for the Wasps. Canyon View ball, 1:48 to go, an 8-point lead. Canyon View's led by as many as 10 here early on. Vargas with the basketball. Guarded by Draper high, goes on the bounce to Miles. Send back out, skip right side. The catch from Nichols. She'll spin. Lose it for a moment. Spin again. 15-foot jumper. In and out. A great look. Rebound comes down to Wright.
How many of those have Canyon View missed today? Just those little jumpers that looked like they were going to fall and bounced out.
Bump and a foul, and it's going to send Maggie Rosenbeck to the free throw line. As that's team foul number 5. They'll call that on Aaron Hallows. 2 shots now for Rosenbeck. Senior guard. It's a very senior-heavy Juab team. She will shoot 2. No good on the first. She'll get one more. 1:26 to go here in quarter number 1.
Let's tell you how Maggie Rosenbeck is shooting 76% from the line this year.
Splits the pair. 12-5 our score, minute 26 to go. Juab now in a 2-2-1. They just get it in easily to Vargas. Bethany going to look to take it right to the rim. Stumbles. Ashlyn Wright deflects it, then nearly saves it right on that end line. It will stay Canyon View possession.
Good hustle, good hands there by Ashlyn Wright to get her hands up and just tip that one up in the air. Just about saved that one. Got her team another opportunity here.
Hallows to send in, goes baseline to Maya, or let's see, they're going to call a foul inside here. That is not Emery Miles, that's Peyton King who's subbed in off the bench. Stoneman will pick up the personal, just the second team foul for Juab. Canyon View's just been more physical and more aggressive, I think, on both ends of the floor so far. As Nichols will pull back out, right side, bouncing low, deflected, good hands by Rosenbeck. Love her game, Greg. She just doesn't care.
She's a hustler.
She's tough. Did they say Juab basketball?
Oh, wow.
Wow. Yeah, that's interesting.
How are they saying that was tipped? I mean, you had the Juab player tip it out of bounds. Wow. Well,
we play on.
It's a turnover.
Draper with the basketball. Gives back up top to Wright. Staying at the nose of the Wolverine. Now gets to the three-point line. Left side with it, Rosenbeck. She'll attack. 10-foot jumper in the lane. That bank does not go. Vargas is there. Juab tries to get a jump ball. They will not get it. Vargas the other way.
They didn't get it because Bethany Vargas ripped that ball away and didn't allow him to get a hand in there.
Nichols bounce pass low. Miles push shot no, but a foul. And Emery Miles will head to the free throw line with 47.5 on the game clock. She shoots it at 57% on the year. Senior center. As the Juab faithful on the front row. Force a miss.
Yeah. Emery comes in averaging 9 points a game, about 8 boards per game as well, as she should be with her height.
A couple more subs here as we'll see Blankenagel return along with Harmon. Going to get Macy Sorensen, a senior, check in, replace Maya Nichols.
Got those 5+ fouls on Canyon View. Coach J.C. Barnhurst just trying to make sure nobody else gets into foul trouble here in this first quarter.
Rebound inside. Comes down to Ashlyn Wright with 42 ticks remaining. Ball goes in the corner, the pump fake. Ball goes back outside. The dribble drive, bounce pass to Wright, rises for three, right wing, no good, a good look, rebound Hallows.
She had 3 good looks in this first quarter, just not able to knock them down. She'll start hitting those, so.
Take away the other way, heads up play by Stoneman. Shot clock is off for the Juab Wasps. They can hold for one shot here. Ball goes over on the left side into the hands of Harmon. Now in the corner with it is Draper. Deflected out of bounds. Stays Juab basketball. 7.2 on the game clock.
Canyon View just have their hands in every passing lane, don't they? They've caused so many either turnovers or deflections here so far tonight.
Ball goes into Wright. Dumps it low. Blankenagel, the pump. Takes it up for 2. No. Rebound Miles. And that will end quarter number 1. Howells does not realize time expires. That takes us to the end of 1. It's Canyon View 12 and Juab 5. We'll be back on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live.
In the fast-paced world we live in, every second counts. Whether it's staying productive in your home office or enjoying entertainment with no buffering. With CentraWave from Centracom, experience ultra-fast, next-generation, reliable internet that keeps your whole family connected. CentraWave by Centracom. Fast, reliable, everywhere. Get connected today. Visit www.centracom.com/CentraWave or call 1-800-427-8449.
Grow everything better with Azomite mineral products. Azomite is used internationally as a soil additive and organic fertilizer for lawns, gardens, and field crops in more than 50 countries around the world. Their Feed Grid product, used as a feed ingredient for livestock, is gaining popularity because research shows a potential to improve overall animal health. Azomite can be found at your IFA country stores, Steve Reagan stores, or at azomite.com. For more information, visit them on Facebook, Twitter, or at azomite.com. That's azomite.com. Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on in. 12-5 our score. 8 minutes to go in quarter number 2. As that was really mostly Canyon View. Juab did end on a 3, scored the last 3 points of the quarter, but still a 7-point lead. Defense got better for Juab. Oddly enough, when Maylee Spencer went out, she is back in. Nichols draws a double low. Should get a tie up here, and we do. So Juab gets her right back.
Yeah, good defense there by Juab on that first play there. You got Alyssa Stoneman playing with an iron will out there to get that ball back to her Wasps.
Canyon View gets it in. Ball goes over on the right side. Deflected out of bounds. Stays with Juab. Harmon was in trouble for a moment. Gets it deflected out of bounds. So now we're going to get Haley Hall back in for Juab. She's going to replace Stoneman. Juab basketball. Wasps have had some good looks from the outside, but not a whole lot falling for them. Right, left side with it. Picks up the dribble, gives back up top to Harmon. Now left side right, sends corner. Three-point shot is on the way, grazes the rim. Off the miss from Cambry Hall, the junior, and she just goes down and tracks it. Heads up play.
Yeah, and then took a little bit of a push in the back there by Maylee Spencer, and Maylee's lucky she didn't get her third foul called on her right there.
Right with the basketball, goes middle to Hall. Hall dumps baseline. The drive inside, good ball movement. The push shot for two. The bank could score. Nice movement from the Wasps. Best ball movement of the evening is Harmon lays it in.
Yeah, Grace Harmon just caused a little bit of space, just used that little bit of elbow to create a little bit of space before she was able to put that one in.
Spin move inside for Miles. She'll shoot two. The Juab crowd does not like it.
That's a good move off of that opposite hand there.
Love to see good footwork like that.
Yeah. Almost a little, not a hook shot, but kind of almost a baby hook there by Emery Miles.
First one is no good.
0 for 3 from the line, though. Got to start hitting those.
Vargas returns for Juab. We'll have someone coming in for the shooter. Next whistle. As Miles will shoot again. This one goes 13-7. Checking in for Canyon View is number 23, Taylor Blackner, just a sophomore. Checking in.
5-0 run there by Juab over quite a few minutes of game time is broken now by Emery Miles. Her first point from the line there.
Hall has it deflected from behind by Spencer. It's thrown in and saved.
Great save by Maylee Spencer.
Nichols with it over on the right side. Looks to come off a high screen. Sends right side to Spencer. She'll pump with it. Send it left side. Pump fake by Potter. Back right side. Spencer throws up a tough shot. No. Rebound comes down inside to Hall.
She thought she was going to be fouled there. She split that double team, but no whistle.
Out of bounds. It will stay Juab basketball.
I know it's not Maylee Spencer's way to not play just going all out there a million miles an hour, but she's got to be careful. She's going to pick up that third one.
She's come close at least twice, if not a third time, and we're only a minute and a half into the quarter.
And she's so valuable for this Canyon View team.
So they didn't score any points with her.
That's right.
Off the floor.
That's right.
Dump down to Hall, sends quarter Blankenagel. Sends back up top to Rosenbeck, turnover. Spencer heads the other way. Skips it high, just a little too high left side. She'd like that one back. And it will be Juab basketball. Juab basketball as it comes into right. Little 2-2-1 pressure here again from Canyon View. Spencer looks to trap. They give it left side Harmon. Hall, 15-foot jumper. It's off the back rim. Rebound inside to Rosenbeck. She's going to try and take it up for two. Beautifully done inside. Maggie Rosenbeck for two. Cuts the lead down to 4. What's she up to, Greg? 5?
5 points now for Maggie. 5 of those 9 points for the Wasps. You think of her more as a three-point shooter, a driver, a cutter. That time used some pretty good post footwork to get that one off.
Spencer, 15-foot jumper, no good. Rebound Rosenbeck. The Juab defense has improved a lot in just the last 2 minutes of this quarter and the last 2 of quarter number 1.
Yeah, 7-1 run.
Blankenagel with it, gives left side to right. Right will look to attack, right side Blankenagel.
Just outside on the perimeter against this 2-3 zone, looking for the opening there at the free throw line for Hallie Hall.
Power dribble, sends high, right, catches, takes it baseline, gives it inside Hall. She'll send it back in the corner to right. Ball deflected, strip. Nichols has got it. A one-on-one opportunity with her and Rosenbeck just lost the dribble. That's got to be a travel or carry or something. Yeah, they say she stepped out of bounds, so.
Yeah, good hustle on defense there by the Wasps to turn that one back over, not give up an easy 2.
Timeout to Canyon View. We'll take it right here on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
State Bank of Southern Utah is not just another bank. We are your neighbors, your friends, and your local financial partners, interested in building long-term relationships.
When you choose State Bank, you invest in our community. Your money stays here and is reinvested in friends and family, building Southern Utah.
Each one of our 17 branches is staffed and ready to serve you.
Come and experience the difference of true community banking at State Bank of Southern Utah.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on in. 13-9 our score. Juab starting to cut back into this a little bit. I think it's a good timeout from Canyon View, Greg. Just not a lot going offensively for them the last 4 minutes of game time, really 5 minutes of game time.
Seems like such a long time, doesn't it, just because of actual minutes. It was 12-2. Canyon View looking to not run away with it in the first quarter, but, you know, a 10-point lead in the first quarter is significant. But Juab, great job tightening on defense. You've mentioned it multiple times.
Blankenagel just lost it out of bounds.
Maylee Spencer there just hounding her down the court. Lost it out of bounds. She's playing just as aggressive as whether she's got 2 fouls right now. Whether she had 0 fouls or 2, she's playing just as aggressive.
Vargas with the basketball. No field goals in a long time for Canyon View. They've only had 1 free throw in the last 5 minutes of game time. Nichols with it, gives to Potter. Spencer left corner, gives to the cutter. Posting up is Nichols. Loses it for a moment, tips it out Spencer. 15 on the shot clock, goes low to Vargas. They'll call a foul down low inside on Harmon. So it'll be just the, notice, second team foul on Juab. Notice Canyon View has not committed a foul this quarter. They committed 4 pretty quick.
Yeah.
In the opening quarter, have made some nice adjustments.
That was a great bounce pass there, really, with 3 Juab defenders there by Maylee Spencer down to get that ball down into the paint.
Ball fake goes now with Potter. Goes middle to Vargas, loses it, and then through the hands of Spencer, out of bounds. Spencer nearly was right place, right time. Yeah. She was not the intended target of the pass, but it even goes through her hands and back to Juab.
This full court pressure by the Falcons has caused the Wasps some problems here.
Ball comes into Blankenagel, now left side with it. Getting it across is Harmon. Blankenagel to right. Harmon with it, right side, skips to right. Lobs it inside for Hall, just not enough oomph to get it there, and the takeaway from Potter. Transition opportunity, just too high, and we've seen a couple of those from Canyon View this evening.
Yeah, right there you saw Maya Nichols, if you saw it on your camera, they're just pushing down, those 2 hands pushing to the ground. Slow it down. Let's play under control here.
Blankenagel to send in, goes left side with it to Rosenbeck, back to Blankenagel. Middle to Harmon, now right. Skip it, far right side. Caught by Rosenbeck. She'll cross over, get in the lane, dump to Hall. Hall turns, shoots, cannot finish. Rebound inside to Potter.
Pretty good move there by Haley Hall. Using that offhand, the left hand turning over her right shoulder.
Spencer straightaway 3, that short. Rebound controlled by Rosenbeck. Juab's forcing quick shots, kind of uncharacteristic shots, in my opinion, from Canyon View, from what we saw at least early in the game.
And getting those defensive rebounds.
Left side with it is Wright. Gives Harmon right side. Now back to Ashland straight away. Right-hand dribble goes corner. The drive from Harmon. Got some space. 10-foot jumper. Airmails it. Rebound inside to Hall. She's fouled. Count the bucket. Haley Hall with a big and one for Juab. We got a 2-point game here with 3:28 to go.
Good job by Haley Hall there. Go up and get that rebound. Use her length. Don't push. You know, you hear over the back all the time. She doesn't go over the back of the defender. She just reaches up, takes it, puts it back up. And
did you know the term over the back is not correct? It's a loose ball foul. An official will not
There's
call
no such thing as over the back.
How many times do you hear at any level of basketball, you'll be at a Jazz game, over the back?
How many times per game?
Yes. It's not a foul, folks. You learn something new every day. Ball goes in the middle to Emery, who's checked back in. Miles can't finish it. Good board inside by Stoneman. They walled her up really well, Greg. It's not a bad shot, but she maybe needs to take it another foot or 2 inside of that.
That free throw was missed by Haley Hall on the other side as well.
Rosenbeck dumps into Hall. Inside-out game. Rosenbeck rinds up for 3 in the lead. It's short. Fight for the board, and it ultimately comes down to Spencer. Savvy of Spencer just to go get that basketball.
Yeah, her teammate tips it out. She goes and collects it and gives her team another offensive possession.
Maddie Blankenagel, the senior, has checked in for Juab. Left side, Spencer sends in the corner to Miles, trying to get that in the paint, and it's deflected and stolen into the hands of Wright. Wright leads the break for Juab. Gives it over left side. Bobbled high. Left side by Stoneman. Back to Wright. Comes off the screen. Into a big three for the lead. Buckets! Ashlyn Wright. It was 12-2. It's a 12-1 run dating back to the opening period.
Wow. And I said, Ashlyn Wright keeps getting those open looks. That's her first make, but you knew she was going to knock one down.
A nice take to the basket. Peyton King with a big play for Canyon View. Hadn't had a bucket in over a quarter.
Yeah, good finish with her left hand there, Peyton.
Blankenagel. Ooh, nearly probably did travel with it. Wright goes middle to Hall. Hall sends corner. Rosenbeck, three, strong. Rebound comes down to Nichols. Maya looks to lead the break. Left side for Canyon View. Picked up by Blankenagel. Gives to Vargas. Vargas with it. Uses the screen as a decoy. Blocked by Hall. Ends up in Rosenbeck's hands. A length of Haley. Didn't even have to try to block that shot. Just sticking a hand out. Gets the block for
Just
Juab.
being smart, straight up, and knock that one out of the air.
Inside-out game as she tries to get it to Wright. See what the officials are going to talk about this. They say it stays with Juab.
Yeah, you had Ashlyn Wright open out there. If you could have just got it out to her, get that heat check, let her take another one.
15-14 in favor of Canyon View with 1:38 to go in the first half. It was 12-2. Since then, it's been almost all Juab. Only one field goal in 8 minutes plus for Canyon View. Rosenbeck goes corner. Blankenagel. The dump down to Hall. Not a great pass. Hall somehow gets it. High arcing shot, and it goes in.
Wow.
That ball, the defender had her hand on top of the ball. It was almost a jump ball. And Haley Hall with the high arcer lead back to the Wasps. That's a tough shot. It's tough to make a layup, Greg, not using a bank like that. As Nichols is in the corner, now looks to attack. Comes off the Miles screen. Spin. Runs out of real estate. Gives right side to Nichols. She loses it. Backcourt violation. And Juab gets another stop defensively.
Yeah.
So impressed. Look, sometimes, Greg, and obviously you get to the top 8, you can play some ball, right? It's real easy to get down early in some games, right? 12-2, you think, oh, it's not our day. And that's not been Juab's attitude at all.
Yeah, that's exactly right, man. They've just been their defense got better as they got down that 12-2. Their rebounding got better on the defensive end, and they're running these offensive sets that Coach Welburn wants, getting good looks.
Drive inside. They're going to call a travel before the steal. So
kind of fumbled that one.
Yeah, I think that's the right call. I was waiting for that, and then I thought maybe it'd be a foul, but definitely a travel. So goes back into the hands of Canyon View. Under a minute to play here before halftime. Been a tight first half, even with a double-digit lead for the Falcons in the first quarter. The ball low, stolen. Ashlyn Wright's got it. Bounces right side. Bring it across is Dusty Draper back to Wright. Wright looks to come off the high screen. Draper, right wing three on the way. Good. They say it's a 2. Dusty Draper knocks it down, 18-15.
Dusty Draper in the game over in Manti when Juab played over in Manti. Good shooter. Can knock down those threes for sure. Or 1 foot inside the line.
Nichols with it. Hounded with 15 seconds. Skips it back up. Spencer. Spencer with the left-hand dribble. Looks to spin on Wright. Comes to a stop. Gives to King. King will pump. Lower. Foul. See if they call this a shot. I'm thinking it's on the floor. Let's see.
2 shots.
Oh, they do say 2 shots. So it'll be 2 for Peyton King, the junior for Canyon View, who's got the only basket for the Falcons in this period.
Yeah, she's been aggressive coming off the bench, hasn't she? And that was a nice take there with that right hand. Little ball fake, and then get around the defender. Get a shot up towards the glass so you can get free throws.
56% shooter is King. High arcer, in and out. Substitution here as this is a really smart substitution with the 2 fouls for Maylee Spencer. Aaron Hallows checks back in. We'll get 1 more free throw here. Up. No good. Fight for the board. Out of bounds. It's going to stay. Yeah, Haley Hall touched that last, so that's tough for Juab. Had a chance to come away with no points defensively. And then you give that up.
Kind of that 4-low look here coming out of the break. Out of the baseline out of bounds.
Miles for 2. In and out. A good look. Rebound inside. Ball deflected. Vargas takes the jumper and nearly knocks it down. Juab wanted a foul to end the half. That will take us to halftime. Juab 18, Canyon View 15, your Jones and DeMille Engineering halftime show coming up next on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
For more than 3 decades, the Intermountain Power Project has served as a model of regional energy cooperation, generating and transmitting coal-fueled electricity to a diverse group of municipal utilities and rural electric cooperatives with operations across 6 U.S. states. Now Intermountain Power is expanding its role as a regional energy hub, including utilizing renewable energy resources. Intermountain Power is proud to support and invest in our central Utah communities. Visit ipautah.com to learn more about IPP Renewed.
Nephi Federal Credit Union in Nephi offers convenient service and a variety of financial services. They're your hometown credit union that's been serving local residents for over 63 years, longer than any other financial institution in Nephi. The staff invites you to check out their incredible rates on a variety of loans and savings accounts. Nephi Federal Credit Union, 155 North Main in Nephi. Call 623-1895. That's 623-1895. Nephi Federal Credit Union, proud supporter of the Wasps this season.
Sanpete Steel in Moroni was founded in 1994 and is one of the major steel construction companies in the Intermountain West. Specializing in structural steel fabrication and assembly, Sanpete Steel's impressive portfolio includes the Hales Theater in Sandy and structures on the campuses of the University of Utah, BYU, and UVU. Sanpete Steel in Moroni, where their motto is done right and on time at 685 East Main Street. Call today at 800-261-1026. That's 800-261-1026 or go to sanpetesteel.com.
As a urologist, my job includes treating kidney stones, diagnosing, treating prostate cancer, and other disorders of the urinary system. Here at CVMC, specialists and primary care physicians all work very closely together.
As a family physician, being able to have continuity of care and direct relationships with our specialists is something we're very fortunate to have here.
I'm Dr. David Sewell, board-certified urologist. I'm proud to provide state-of-the-art care here at Central Valley Medical Center.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back in. Jones and DeMille Engineering sponsoring our halftime show. Champions propelled by dedication, teamwork, and a desire to be their best. They proudly support your student athletes. That's Jones and DeMille Engineering. Greg, we're in the presence of greatness when we come to these tournaments. Amongst a couple award winners, award-winning statistician one Mr. Brad James. We got award-winning broadcaster Robert Lovell, who's part of our team, and of course award-winning producer Barrett Hilton, who is looking forward to hopefully a vacation in the next week or so with how much he's put on. We're with 2 and 3A separate times this year. Joe, and Adam have had a whale of a week.
That puts a lot on those TeamHive.live guys. You bet.
Yep.
I mean, basically, you're 8 straight days, maybe a day off here in between. But
it's a wild time. You think we're busy as broadcasters. Those are the people to thank, folks. If you thank your local Team Hive guys. Well, let's get to the award-winning statistician, Mr. Brad James. What do his stats tell us about this 18-15 lead for Juab?
So it was 12-5 at the end of one. Canyon View with the lead. 13-3 there in that second quarter for the Wasps. Outscored the Falcons by 10 to take that 3-point lead, 18-15. 17 turnovers by the Falcons in the first half, 14 for the Wasps. Boy, A lot of turnovers for both teams. I'm sure both coaches are going to want to really get that cleaned up. The Wasps shooting 35% overall, only 1 of 9 from behind the arc. That one Ashlyn Wright three-pointer. Leading scorers for Juab, 5 points for Maggie Rosenbeck, 3 for Ashlyn Wright, 4 for Haley Hall, a couple apiece for Dusty Draper and Cambry Hall, and Molly Blankenagel as well. For the Canyon View Falcons, 7 points for Maylee Spencer, 3 points for Maya Nichols, a couple of points for Cambry Potter, 1 point for Emery Miles, and 2 points for Peyton Key.
Yeah. Looking, Greg, really Maya Nichols picking up a second foul really hurt Canyon View. It just took him out of a flow, in my opinion, even though she came back and played the entire quarter.
The second quarter.
Was still very much herself, got a couple good looks. The flow wasn't the same.
Yeah, exactly. They were playing so well. She picked up that second foul, and the doors just stopped. The lid on the basket just grew, and Canyon View only able to get 3 points after she went out of the game. Yeah, a free throw and one bucket.
And the field goal was from a bench player. The starters did not make a field goal for Canyon View in quarter number 2.
Canyon View shooting from the free throw line, 1 of 6 there in the first half. 1 of 3 by the Wasps. So neither team shooting very well from the free throw line as well.
Those are your stats. Big thanks to Brad James, who will go. I think we hinted at this in an earlier game, but he's going to go down and do 1A. And he's missing the first day of 1A because that coincides with our final day here because 1A does that 4-day tournament. Yeah, they have all 16 teams down, play between Richfield High and the Sevier Valley Center. That's a busy time for Bradford. He's going to deserve a vacation after all this. So
his life is a vacation. Brad lives a vacation. He's got a great life.
He does.
Brad. He has fun with these stats, and he does a great job. Gives these stats to the coaches, and they kind of come to expect it, I think.
Well, coaches tell him all the time, "Are you going to be at state this year? Are you going to be when we go to some of the he's Mid-Utah Radio employed, right? So obviously Juabs and the Mantis and North Sanpete's and Juabs, Richfield, those are all used to getting him. But yeah, so when we go to the faraway places in non-region, a lot of coaches ask him, "Hey, you going to be at state?" The question is always yes. Or the answer is always yes to that question.
I don't think he's missed a state tournament in a while.
I would think not. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. Give you keys to the second half next. This has been the Jones and DeMille Engineering Halftime Show on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, teamhive.live, and KSLSports.com.
In the beginning, glass repair meant a long trip to the city. Inconvenient, but it got the job done. Then came the big chains, quick but costly. Then Clear Sight Glass Solutions rolled into town. For 15 years, they've been making your life easier with mobile and in-shop services. Because they're local, and they genuinely care about keeping you safe on the road. They even recalibrate for new models. Visit them on Main Street or at clearsightglasssolutions.com. Keep it clear, keep it local with Clear Sight Glass Solutions in Nephi.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
For over 70 years, Cache Valley Bank has been a part of Utah's financial landscape with 23 branches across the state of Utah. Cache Valley Bank isn't just a bank. We're neighbors, partners, and your financial advisors.
Committed to building stronger communities one transaction at a time with secure and reliable solutions, whether it's buying a home, expanding your business, or simply managing your day-to-day finances.
Visit any of our locations in Ephraim, Mount Pleasant, Fairview, or Nephi. Cache Valley Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Jones and DeMille Engineering was founded with a simple mission to shape the quality of life with a personalized touch. As a full-service civil engineering firm, they provide value beyond the project, creating places where people live, work, and thrive. For over 40 years, they've proudly served our communities, enhancing lives through their work. Join their team and become a dedicated community improvement leader. Whether you're an engineer or just love infrastructure, they invite you to seek a career with them. Jones and DeMille Engineering, shaping the quality of life.
My parents know nothing about gaming. I told them we needed Centricom Fiber because it's by far the fastest and most reliable internet speeds.
Hey bud, dinner's ready. Time to turn off the game box.
Alright, this round's almost over.
These days, kids do a lot of their homework online. They talk to their teachers, they receive assignments, and they do research, all from our kitchen table. That's why I chose Centricom Fiber Internet. They have the fastest and most reliable connection, so my kids can stay on top of their schoolwork.
Grow everything better with Azomite mineral products. Azomite is used internationally as a soil additive and organic fertilizer for lawns, gardens, and field crops in more than 50 countries around the world. Their Feed Grid product, used as a feed ingredient for livestock, is gaining popularity because research shows a potential to improve overall animal health. Azomite can be found at your IFA country stores, Steve Reagan stores, or at azomite.com. For more information, visit them on Facebook, Twitter, or at azomite.com. That's azomite.com. Live high school sports action on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Second half just about to get started. Big thanks to Jones and Mill Engineering. Should mention Snow College. That was one of the shorter pre-games we've had. So shout out to Snow College sponsoring all our girls pre-game shows this weekend on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network. It will be Canyon View basketball, side out of bounds here.
Snow College basketball, men still number one. Defeated Slick the other day.
Swept
Salt Lake
Slick.
Community College, yep.
First time since, I guess, 2019 is what it said. 2019 or 2021 was the last time they swept that series. Get a block and a bump and a foul here early in quarter number 3 out on Haley Halls. Quick, Greg, some keys to the second half. Let's start with Canyon View after their disappointing second quarter.
Yeah, they got to get that offense rolling again. They got to get that ball down to Emery Miles. Look at some of those cutters coming outside. Knock down some of those threes. And for the Wasps, one of 9 from behind the arc. They've had some good looks. Can they hit them?
My gosh, that's an excellent entry pass. Spencer to Miles, and she finishes with the and one opportunity. Chance to tie the game. Beautiful baseline out of bounds play.
Tough shot there. Like kind of underneath the basket, had to lean back.
Haley Hall's got 3 fouls, 2 quick ones to start this quarter as Miles hits the free throw, ties us at 18.
4 points now for Emery Miles.
Juab goes with a different inbounder. It does not reset the count, deflected out of bounds, but now in that coffin corner. As we're going to get a sub here early. Stoneman's going to check in. Hall is going to sit with picking up that 3rd foul as early as she did.
Going to lose a lot of the height there for the Wasps. So we'll see how they defend Emery Miles down low.
So it'll be Ashlyn Wright to trigger. Sideline out of bounds. Wright goes middle to Rosenbeck. She crosses the timeline, has Vargas behind her, pulls it back out to Wright. Juab getting it across. Blankenagel, 15-footer, hits the back of the iron, a good look. Vargas the other way, bumps. That's going to be a foul on Harmon. That's 3 fouls in 24 seconds on Juab to start the quarter. And folks, they're all fouls.
Yeah.
There's no questioning any 3 of those fouls.
Kind of the opposite. Didn't have a bunch against Canyon View there early.
Ball gets sent up top to Nichols. The right-hand dribble sends right side to Vargas. Vargas with the basketball. Gives it inside. Double comes and then turns. Score inside Maya Nichols. Fake that pass, Greg. It sent the double team away. She was able to knock it down.
Yeah, the guard using some post skills there. Knew she had a smaller defender on her and did a great job to use her body to create a little bit of separation and put that one in for 2.
Blankenagel gives to Wright on the left block. Gives outside, jab step. Send back up top to Wright. Skip right side, Harmon. Harmon will pump with it, give to Wright. Trying to get this 2-3 zone moving. She goes back door. Rosenbeck takes it up strong for 2 off the back rim. No, tipped by Potter, ends up in Miles' hands. Spencer gets it across left side to Nichols, trying to feed Miles in the paint, and they do. Power dribble, power dribble, travel. Heads the other way.
Yeah, needed one more power dribble that time. It looked like she just picked that up, got those 2 hands on it, and kind of fell backwards.
Ball goes.
Blankenagel might have pulled the chair out from under her a little bit.
You read my mind perfectly. As Spencer deflects it from right, saves it in. My goodness, it goes down to Nichols. Pumps, layup, good. That's 7 unanswered to start the quarter. They have 3 points, Greg, in the entirety of quarter number 2. Already up to 7 in this period. Harmon with it. Gets it back up to Wright. Ashlyn needing some help as she used a dribble. Gives it over right side. They give back to Wright. Sends corner. Open 3, Harmon. Big basket. Needed it. Got it. Juab with a big 3. Coach Hepburn going to take a timeout. We'll take one as well right here on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, teamhive.live and KSLSports.com.
State Bank of Southern Utah is not just another bank. We are your neighbors, your friends, and your local financial partners, interested in building long-term relationships.
When you choose State Bank, you invest in our community. Your money stays here and is reinvested in friends and family, building Southern Utah.
Each one of our 17 branches is staffed and ready to serve you.
Come and experience the difference of true community banking at State Bank of Southern Utah.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Timeout called there by Coach Welburn. That was a big three, though, by Juab, Greg.
Huge,
after a 7-0 start for Canyon View. Had all the momentum. Big potential momentum killer.
Yeah, Grace Harmon, great shot there. She actually has 5 now to tie Maggie Rosenbeck as the leading scorer here for the Wasps.
22-21, 6:08 to go here in quarter number 3. Points were at a premium for Canyon View in quarter number 2. So far, more than doubled what they had, which it's not that hard to do when you only score 3 in a quarter. Spencer, season opening, gets right to the 10.
How quick.
So fast with the scoop and score from Maylee Spencer.
9 points for her now in this game to lead the Falcons. Just that quick first step to get past the defender. No help defense comes, and now a steal for the Falcons.
Heading the other way with it, Maya Nichols. This press causing a little bit of a few issues here as Vargas hesitates, gets inside, throws up the shot. We're going to get a blocking foul inside. 2 shots for Vargas. That's team foul number 4 on Juab. Canyon View shoots the rest of the period.
And that was Bethany Vargas. Same thing, just got around the defender on the perimeter. The help defense just a little bit too late. Got the shot up off the glass right as the defender comes and gets the foul call.
Free throw no good. That's really hurt Canyon View today. What's that now?
Yeah, they were 1 for 6 in the first half. Now 1 for 7, or sorry, 2 for 7 because Emory Miles hit one.
So one more for
2 for
Vargas.
8, I guess. Yeah.
On the year, this Canyon View team at the line just 61% overall. Second, good. 25-21. As Wright will take it out. Gets it. Harmon back to right, left side. Picks up the dribble, goes middle to Hall. Hall sends down Fort Blankenagel to Rosenbeck. She's going to drive it in, blocked. Stays out of bounds to Juab. I like the aggression. Maybe needed another pump fake in there.
Just going to say the same thing. Maggie Rosenbeck, I like her challenging the trees down there, going down inside the trees, but great job by Emory Miles just to keep her hands up. Don't jump. Stay straight up. Block the shot.
Rosenbeck skips up top. Blankenagel gives left side. Rosenbeck thought about the 3. Gets in the paint. Dumps to Hall. Deflected. Spencer's got it. Heading the other way for Canyon View. Outlet to Nichols. Nichols stops from 15 and knocks it front rim, back rim, and in. 27-21. That's a 12-3 run, Greg, if I'm doing my math correctly there, from halftime.
And 6 of those 12 from Maya Nichols here in this third quarter. She has 9 total points.
Right side is Harmon. Gives back right side. Ashlyn Wright dumps to Hall. Hall turns, draws a crowd, looks to send it out. The drive from Harmon. Back inside Hall. Power dribble. Looks to turn, shoot, blocked by Miles. Miles playing a whale of a quarter. Blankenagel. Oh, that was close. That was 50-50. That happened right in front of us. They're going to say Juab basketball. I think both players might have touched that. Don't know who would have touched it last.
Official had a pretty good angle there, right behind it.
And our angle was not. It happened in front of us.
Pretty good. Yeah.
But yeah, right in front of him. Right with the basketball, gives up top to Rosenbeck, skips left side. Harmon in the corner. Blankenagel takes it right inside baseline. No, but a foul. Nice aggressive take to the basket. Juab needing a little bit more of that here in this period.
Looked like Canyon View switching into a 3-2 or a shallow 1-2-2, so you take it on the baseline right there. Challenge the big, the tallest girl out there, Emory Miles. She picks up that foul. I didn't listen to hear what number of fouls that was on her. But Juab struggling from the line as well. Misses that one. They're now 1 of 4 on the night.
She'll get one more. 4:29 to go. Second shot from Blankenagel, good. 27-22, 4:29 to go here in the third. Canyon View has owned the first and third quarters. Juab owned it the second. Vargas getting an offensive foul.
Yeah, and I didn't think that looked like a foul. I was watching that. I want to watch this replay here. Does Vargas give a little shove, or does she just fall over? Yeah, see, I think the Juab defender just fell over, and Vargas's arm was just near her. Officials saw it differently. Going to be a timeout here.
Timeout, Canyon View. We'll take it on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, teamheim.live and KSLSports.com.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
For more than 3 decades, the Intermountain Power Project has served as a model of regional energy cooperation, generating and transmitting coal-fueled electricity to a diverse group of municipal utilities and rural electric cooperatives with operations across 6 U.S. states. Now Intermountain Power is expanding its role as a regional energy hub, including utilizing renewable energy resources. Intermountain Power is proud to support and invest in our central Utah communities. Visit IPAUtah.com to learn more about IPP Renewed.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on in 27-22.
Telling stories at the break.
Sure are. We'll just say the age gap's a little bit bigger than the gap in the game right now. We'll leave it at that. Blankenagel with the crossover in the backcourt. Gets it right side to Harmon. Harmon crosses the timeline. That's a good no call. All 3 have to be across. That is a beautiful no call.
She had that left foot still on the backcourt, didn't she?
Rosenbeck, beautiful dish to Hall, who finishes with a left hand. Much needed bucket again from Juab. 1 possession game, 27-24.
Haley Hall with 6 now to lead the Wasps.
Ball goes right side, Nichols. Back up top, Potter. Jabs with it. Puts it on the floor, right hand. Sends left side, Vargas. Now further left side, Miles. Sends back out, Potter. Open triple will take. Front rim. Rebound, Spencer. Sends back to Nichols.
Good offensive rebound by Maylee Spencer. Their strong rebound in the lane.
Emery pump fakes with it. Skips it far side, Vargas. She'll jab with it. The lefty sends high. Nichols straightaway 3. Buckets. Beautiful basketball. 30-24. The score in favor of Canyon View.
Maya Nichols now with 12 points to lead the way tonight for either team.
It's a really good, simple, quiet 12 in a way.
Yeah, 9 of those here in the second half in this third quarter.
Blankenagel on the left side, looks to attack the right, gets in the paint, spins. Wow. Spencer, crafty with the steal, leads the break. Rosenbeck gets back. It's a 2-on-1. Nichols back to Spencer, stripped by Ashlyn Wright. What a heady play from Ashlyn.
Hustling down the court, not giving up on a play. You had a 2-on-1 for Canyon View, and Ashlyn Wright just gets back there, gets her hand in there to tip it away.
Ball goes up to Blankenagel, now back to Wright. 2:47 to go in the quarter. Left side with its Hall. Holds high, gives left side the drive by Harmon. Sends back top of the key. Now Wright for 3. Strong. Great box out by Potter, and the rebound leads Nichols nearly too far. She's able to control it. And look at Miles Emery run the floor beautifully. Misses the 1 shot, can't finish the second. The third is also no good. Huge break for Juab. As Blankenagel comes the other way. Left side with it to Harmon. 2:12 to go in the quarter. In a 6-point game. Right, straight away with it. Coach going to take another timeout. Coach to timeout to Brady Welburn. We'll take it on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network at teamhive.live at KSLSports.com.
Nephi Federal Credit Union in Nephi offers convenient service and a variety of financial services. They're your hometown credit union that's been serving local residents for over 63 years, longer than any other financial institution in Nephi. The staff invites you to check out their incredible rates on a variety of loans and savings accounts. Nephi Federal Credit Union, 155 North Main in Nephi. Call 623-1895. That's 623-1895. Nephi Federal Credit Union, proud supporter of the Wasps this season.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on in 30-24, our score with 2:07 to go here in quarter number 3. Canyon View's dominated this quarter, Greg. The good news, if you're Juab, it's still just a 2-possession game.
Yeah, 15-6 for Canyon View since the start of this third quarter.
Scored as many in the first half as they have 6 minutes into this quarter.
Yep, that's right.
Ashlyn Wright with the basketball high, gives middle, miscommunication. Blankenagel cuts, wins, I believe it was Stoneman, thought she was not going to cut.
Yeah, a couple of them came up. Horns look at the elbow, had the cutter coming outside. Stoneman thought she was going to be open for an open three outside.
Spencer corner three, that's no good. Good rebound inside by Stoneman. Going to get it back into the hands of Rosenbeck. Minute 43 to go here in quarter number 3. Been tough sledding for Juab. Right side right, asking for some screens. Help, comes off that screen, gives it up top, right through the legs of Rosenbeck. Needs to go get that basketball. Not sure why she didn't fight for that a little bit more, as it will be Canyon View ball side out of bounds.
Maya Nichols did a good job to just screen her out of the way.
Fair.
Let it just go out of bounds. Yeah, I think Maggie didn't want to go pick up a foul going up the back of Maya Nichols.
And that is why you are the man of color, Greg Sterner, with the commentary. Phenomenal stuff. Double team comes high. Left side with it, Spencer. Maley with the right-hand dribble, gives to Nichols right side. Maya will look to attack. Hesitates, now takes it right side. Hezzy dribble with Hall on her. Skates by and scores. What a move from Maya Nichols. Lead up to 8.
Yeah, she got that switch with Haley Hall and knew she could get around her. Haley's obviously dominant down low, but on the perimeter like that, Maya Nichols so quick with that first step and dribble, able to get to the rack. 14 now for her.
Hall catches, free throw line extended. Sends it back out right. Catches, shoots, 3 buckets. Big answer again. Juab not going away without a fight. As Ashlyn Wright hits the 3, cuts it to a 5-point game.
Her second three-pointer of this game, 1 in each half, 6 points for her.
Vargas calls for the play, gets it to Spencer, comes off the Miles screen. Nichols feeling it. College 3 buckets again. Maya Nichols is cooking here in the third.
14 points for her in the third quarter, 17 overall. Extends that Canyon View lead back up to 8.
Again, the team had 15 at halftime.
Wow.
Wright sends corner. Rosenbeck will look to take it baseline. Nichols deflects it out of bounds, stays with Juab. 11.9 on the clock. As Potter will check in, Spencer will sit.
I don't think has Maley picked up that third foul?
I don't think
she has, yeah. So a good sub out there. Don't get anything. Have her have all 3 fouls to get to 5 here in this fourth quarter.
Harmon looking to send in. Has to send it back to Rosenbeck. She'll hesitate, get in the paint, sends left side to Stoneman. Wright with 6 on the clock. Hezzy dribble, crosses over, gives right side. Harmon with 2 and with 1 into a long 2. Bank nearly goes in, but it is past 5 o'clock, it's past 6 o'clock, nearly 7. That wraps up quarter number 3. It's Canyon View 35, Juab 27 on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, teamhive.live and KSLSports.com.
Sanpete Steel in Moroni was founded in 1994 and is one of the major steel construction companies in the Intermountain West. Specializing in structural steel fabrication and assembly, Sanpete Steel's impressive portfolio includes the Hales Theater in Sandy and structures on the campuses of the University of Utah, BYU, and UVU. Sanpete Steel in Moroni, where their motto is done right and on time at 685 East Main Street. Call today at 800-261-1026. That's 800-261-1026 or go to sanpetesteel.com.
I'm Dr. Brandon Beck, and I'm one of the general surgeons at Central Valley Medical Center. One of the best parts of my job as a general surgeon is to interact with a wide variety of people, and many of those people have experienced chronic conditions or painful things for many years, and there is nothing better than helping them to work through those conditions and to have an improved quality of life. I'm happy to be back in Utah at Central Valley Medical Center serving the people in our community.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on in 35-27. A great quarter for Canyon View, Greg. For as bad as they played in quarter number 2, more than made up for it in that third quarter.
20-9 for the Falcons in that third quarter. 14 of the 20 from Maya Nichols with 17 overall for her now.
Blankenagel, they skip it left side. Rosenbeck thought about the 3. Good take to the basket, sends back to Hall. Straight away Harmon. Hezzy dribble, gives to Blankenagel. Comes off that high screen. Thought about the step back 3. Rosenbeck coming off the screen. Look to attack. Beautifully done. Pick and roll, and then the left-hand finish from Haley Hall. That was perfectly executed.
Yeah, and made by Maggie Rosenbeck there. Just used that screen really well. Let Haley Hall roll down to the hoop. Left-handed pass to her for the assist.
Right-hand dribble from Nichols. Sends it over left side to Potter. She'll jab with it. Look to come off the Miles screen. Right side, Nichols dumps low. King, tough shot, and that rolls in and out, and she'll get 2 free throws with 7:14 to go in the ball game.
That was a good play there to get Peyton King, down on the right block there. Get it that deep, and it's tough to stop. You're either going to get a bucket or a foul, and she gets 2 from the line.
Free throws coming for King with 7:14 to go in the ball game. Free throw is going to be vital down the stretch here. Hits the first, 36-29.
3 points now for Peyton.
7:14 left here in the period. In the ball game, should say. King second. Up and down. 2 big free throws for Canyon View. 7:14 left as Vargas checks in. Replace Nichols. How good was that? That was a master class in that third quarter by Maya Nichols.
How long will she sit is the question.
I would assume not long. Blankenagel cut off, goes backdoor. Rosenbeck fumbles it. 5 seconds to get it across right side. Gets it back court, and
I think you got Coach Welburn there in the ear of the official saying timeout.
Timeout beforehand is going to be the call. So it will be Juab or basketball after this on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live with KSLSports.com.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
In the beginning, glass repair meant a long trip to the city. Inconvenient, but it got the job done. Then came the big chains, quick but costly. Then Clear Sight Glass Solutions rolled into town. For 15 years, they've been making your life easier with mobile and in-shop services. Because they're local, and they genuinely care about keeping you safe on the road. They even recalibrate for new models. Visit them on Main Street or at clearsightglasssolutions.com. Keep it clear, keep it local with Clear Sight Glass Solutions in Nephi.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on in. Just 1 timeout remaining for Juab. Ball comes into Ashlyn Wright. To get that clock reset, Vargas reaching heavy. Wright picks up her dribble, needs some help, gives right side to Rosenbeck. Rosenbeck pumps with it, goes middle to Hall. Hall catches free throw line extended, sends back outside to Wright. Wright looks to spin off that. The screen, Maya Nichols just came from behind like a thief in the night.
Maylee Spencer.
Maylee Spencer. Nichols still on the bench as Potter catches left wing 3. Strong rebound to King. She loses it, and it's recovered by Vargas.
Peyton King's done good things for the Falcons here off the bench today. They don't go too deep into the bench, but Peyton's done good thing. 4 points, some loose balls, some good rebounds.
Spencer, the head fake, gets to the free throw line jumper. Front rim, no. Rebound inside to Miles. Draws a crowd off the rebound. It's loose. Out of bounds, stays to Canyon View. 6:14 left in the ball game. Falcons they led by as many as 10. It was 12-2 early. And then Juab came back and led at the half. Ball goes into Miles. Power dribble, beautiful pass. The shot from King probably needed to just go lay that up.
Yeah.
Rosenbeck the rebound.
Yeah, I think Coach Barnhurst is going to agree with you there. Could have just put that ball on the ground and had a layup, I think.
We're going to get a foul going on Canyon View here as Vargas just kind of hip-checked right heading into the ground. You don't see that a lot with players diving on loose balls.
Yeah, 2 of them just going after that ball that time, and Vargas it looked like Ashlyn Wright just barely beat her.
You know, I think sometimes when the legs get taken out like that, that's usually where you see a foul call. Ball comes into Wright. Hounded still by Vargas. Crosses over. Looks to attack off the dribble. Left side with it. Juab wanting a foul. Canyon View wanting a push-off. Welcome to basketball, folks. Screen high, Wright. Pump fakes with it. Sends corner. Rosenbeck. Open triple. Good. A massive 3 from Maggie Rosenbeck. Back to a 5-point game.
Yeah, good job by Ashlyn Wright bringing the defense to her, using that screen up at the top. Defender comes, get it to the corner. Maggie Rosenbeck needed that 3. 8 points now for her.
Vargas comes off the double screen, runs into Hall. Gives it over left side. Potter to Miles, sends Now on the dribble drive from King. No look, it's deflected. And then was that last touch by Potter? It certainly was. She tried to play the I didn't touch a game, and the ref wasn't buying it.
Maya Nichols comes back into the game for the Falcons here.
That's a good sub.
17 points for her, leading the way tonight for either team.
Ashlyn Wright with the basketball. Calls out a new play with 5:16 to go in the ball game. Right, the left-hand dribble comes off a hard screen, and they're going to call that on Vargas. And I think that's actually a really good call. That's a good screen from Blankenagel. I want to see it again. Let's see here. Well, she's very set. Yeah, that's 100% a foul on Vargas.
Yeah, Vargas just trying to go under that one and runs right into the screener. She'll get the foul called on her.
We'll take a timeout on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network and TeamHive.live with KSLSports.com.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
For over 70 years, Cache Valley Bank has been a part of Utah's financial landscape with 23 branches across the state of Utah. Cache Valley Bank isn't just a bank. We're neighbors, partners, and your financial advisors.
Committed to building stronger communities one transaction at a time with secure and reliable solutions, whether it's buying a home, expanding your business, or simply managing your day-to-day finances.
Visit any of our locations in Ephraim, Mount Pleasant, Fairview, or Nephi. Cache Valley Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on in. 37-32, 5:10 to go as the ball comes into Ashlyn Wright. Screen high from Blankenagel. Will look to attack off the dribble. Rosenbeck, right corner, just hit a three from that spot. Nice little shot in the paint, just can't get it to fall. Vargas with the rebound. Heads the other way for Canyon View. Left side to Potter. Back to Vargas. And a reset for the Falcons. 5-point lead have led by as many as 10. I believe Juab's largest lead, Greg, I want to say was 6 in the second quarter.
Yeah, 4 low look here by Canyon View.
Nichols, who's cooked in the second half, double dribbled. Yeah, just lost enough of her balance that she had to put the ball back on the floor. Was that or going to be a travel? So heads back to Juab.
She was just trying to collect that ball and go out to the corner, kick it out to the corner, but put it on the ground again accidentally.
Blankenagel with it right side. With Potter on her, gives back to Wright. Wright keeps the pivot foot, crosses the timeline off the Blankenagel screen. Wright will drive, send to the corner, deflected, stays with Juab. 4:26 left.
Maylee Spencer just gets her hand on that one as Ashlyn Wright's driving down the left side. Maggie Rosenbeck would have had another open look from the left corner where she just hit one if Spencer's hand didn't knock it away.
Wright with the basketball, gives it over left side. Rosenbeck, skip to the corner. The drive here from Stoneman, back up top Rosenbeck. She'll look to attack, sends back to Ashlyn Wright. Wright off the double screen high, that's a 2. It's short, rebound comes down to Miles. And a foul, heading the other way. Called out on Stoneman.
There's about 3 of them in there for the Wasps. I was wondering who they were going to call it on. But
same. So just
trying to get that tie-up are the Wasps in there, and Emery Miles brings that ball down low and allows them to do that, but draws the foul instead.
Vargas with the basketball. 4:05 to go in the ball game. Been stuck at 37-32 for a number of possessions now. Potter tries a step-back triple. It's long. Great boxing out by multiple Wasps inside. And, Maylee Spencer so close to picking up another foul. Wright with the basketball. Looks to come off a high screen. Gives to Blankenagel. Pumps with it. Sends with a beautiful bounce pass. Then they go low to Hall. Hall turns. Hooks. Scores. Beautifully done. The ball movement from Juab. And that's where they've scored well, Greg. It's when that ball zips and moves.
Yeah, and it gets inside. And that's just a soft shot from Haley Hall. Not using glass or anything. Just put that thing over the rim and in. 10 points for her to lead the Wasps.
Nichols off the screen, picks up the dribble, sends low to Miles. Turn, bank, left, no. Rebound inside to Stoneman.
She didn't hit that, but that was a pretty move, too, by Emery Miles with the left hand.
Ashlyn Wright with it, bumped and fouled by Spencer. That'll be the third on Maylee Spencer. Third team foul on Canyon View.
Now, she had those 2 in the first quarter. I'm trying to listen to the PA announcer to see if that's her third for sure, and it is. Yep. as we've mentioned multiple times, if you've been listening to every game tonight, the scoreboard here at the UCCU Center at UVU doesn't show player fouls. So we really have to be on our game to be able to tell that for you folks.
Left side, now back up top to right. A 3-point game, 3 minutes remaining. Harmon catches, comes off the screen, sends corner. Deflection from Spencer, picked up by Rosenbeck, and then we'll get a tie-up. Juab wants a foul, and possession points Canyon View's way.
Yeah, that would have been 4 on Maylee Spencer, but great job by her to get in there and tie that one up. No foul called, so it's a great defensive play then.
It'll be Canyon View basketball. Off the jump, possession arrow now favors Juab with 2:59 to go. Vargas with it. Right-hand dribble. Strong, aggressive take. Decides to pull it back out. Picks up the dribble, looking for some help. Gets to Nichols. Nichols ball fakes. Straight away with it. Drives it. Free throw line jumper. Strong. Emery fighting for it. Right. Oh, was right on the line. Nearly had it.
Just about had that little loose ball rebound there. Ashlyn Wright just had her toes on the line.
It'll be Spencer to take it out baseline with 2:40 remaining. Pumps, goes right down low, deflected by Hall, recover. Now Spencer's got it. Vargas gets in the paint. Push shot, up and in. Left-hand side for the lefty. As looking to get it in to right, and they do.
That gives Bethany Vargas 3 points on the night, but she's done a lot of everything else. Not a ton of points, but.
Harmon to Hall, the left. She's so good with her left hand. Haley Hall, and that cuts it back to 3. Big, quick answer from Juab, back to a one-possession game. Vargas crosses, gives to Spencer, right side. Sends in the corner, Vargas. Looking to make maybe a skip pass, comes off the screen. Will drive it, send back out Nichols. College 3, strong, fight for the rebound. Potter goes to the ground with it. I think we get a tie-up. It will go back to Juab now. With a minute 51 to go in a one-possession game. Juab can tie or cut it to 1.
Canyon View coming out full court press here. 1-2-1-1 looks like here.
Blankenagel gets it. Back on the catch. Ooh, got away with the travel without question. Rosenbeck now on the right side. Gives it down to Hall. Hall powers, spins. Says she stepped on the end line out of bounds. Juab doesn't agree.
Yeah, just trying to make that move down low. Haley Hall's done that the last couple of buckets for Juab has been her making nice moves down low. Just barely got her foot out of bounds.
Vargas with the basketball, crosses over once, twice, now behind the back, right, hounding her. Minute 32 to go in the ball game, 3-point lead for Canyon View. Spencer with it on the right side. Hesitate dribble, Hall comes to help. Great help from Haley Hall. They skip it low though to Miles. She was wide open, Hall didn't get back quick enough. 5-point lead, 41-39. Ball goes middle to Rosenbeck, gets it over, Harmon left side. Harmon looks to drive to the basket, puts up the shot, blocked out of bounds. It will stay Juab possession.
Emery Miles, how many blocks today? I don't know.
Right place, right time. He does.
Yeah. So she has at least a couple of blocks here in the fourth quarter alone.
Right.
Good defense, just being straight up. No reason to
You see a lot of centers reach down, right? Yep, especially at the high school level. Harmon to send in. Gets it into Hall. Hand off to Wright. Wright, hezzy dribble, loses it for a moment. Ends up to Rosenbeck. Her three-point shot, no. Good box out by Potter, and she comes away with it. Long outlet to Maylee Spencer. Spencer will decide to pull back out. Smart down up 5 with under a minute to go. As Vargas drives it inside, the bounce to Miles. Layup good, and that might just do it. 7-point game, under a minute to go. And Canyon View going to continue with the pressure here. Rosenbeck's got it, gets it up to Wright. Deflected out by Spencer. Clock stops at 39 seconds.
I think Juab has one timeout left. That's what they have on the scoreboard. Coach Welburn's going to take it here, and they need it. 7 points in 40 seconds. Got to figure something out.
We'll take it on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, teamhive.live and KSLSports.com.
Jones and DeMille Engineering was founded with a simple mission to shape the quality of life with a personalized touch. As a full-service civil engineering firm, they provide value beyond the project, creating places where people live, work, and thrive. For over 40 years, they've proudly served our communities, enhancing lives through their work. Join their team and become a dedicated community improvement leader. Whether you're an engineer or just love infrastructure, they invite you to seek a career with them. Jones and DeMille Engineering, shaping the quality of life.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on in. 43-36. Canyon View's just found out a way to execute a little bit better down the stretch here, Greg.
Yeah, Canyon View's looked good. Emory Miles has had a good fourth quarter. You had Maya Nichols there in that third quarter. In the fourth quarter here, 8 points for Emory Miles total for the game. Second half, she has 7 of those 8.
Wow.
So, yeah, good second half for those two girls, Maya Nichols and Emory Miles.
You know, one thing I like about Maylee Spencer, certainly the capability to take over a game. After that second foul, she's very much said, it's not my night. I'm going to get my other teammates involved. She's done a nice job despite a rough second quarter from this group.
But played just as aggressive on defense without fouling.
Exactly. Harmon sends corner 3 on the way. Long. Hall offensive board, sticks it back in. Now you got to get up and foul, and you have 2 to give here as the ball gets up to Vargas. Vargas, and that, how is that not an illegal screen with the check? It goes over in the corner to Nichols, and you've just got a foul as Wright will with 16.8. Not sure which Juab player took a shot to the chest, but it was either the best screen I've ever seen or it was an illegal one.
I thought she got there. I thought Camry Potter was there for that screen, but, you know, may have seen something different. But.
Yeah, those are always so bang-bang, too. You never know. So timeout. It's a 30-second to Canyon View. Let's keep it here, Greg. Talk a little bit more about the options here.
Well, and Haley Hall, a nice soft shot. She's just got such a soft touchdown there. She's got 14 points now, 10 in the second half. And really, I think she has the last – does she have the last 6
I believe
Juab
so.
points? I think so. Or either that or 6 of the last 8. But, yeah, she's had a good fourth quarter here. If you're the Wasps, I mean, 17 seconds down 5, you got to go for the steal. Play a good, tough, aggressive defense, and then you got to foul if you don't get it.
17. They do add a tiny bit more time. There's officially 17.2 on the clock. And it'll be side out of bounds. 1 more to give. So Juab's got to foul 2 more times. See how this winds out here.
Was that only 3 on Juab? I was thinking that was the 4th on that last one. I thought they just
Spencer gets wide open.
Got to hustle and foul.
Loses the basketball and then is fouled.
Yeah.
1 more to give for Juab.
I know a lot of people say, well, go for the foul or go for the steal first. When you got 2 more to give, you got to hustle and just get that foul. If you don't get a steal on the inbound,
I think it allows you to be more aggressive on top of it.
Yeah, sure, because it's fine if you get it's
exactly. Ball comes into Emery, and she nearly goes backcourt. Nichols, easy deuce, lays it in, and that will all but do it with 10 seconds. With 9, crossover from Rosenbeck, gets it over to Wright. Ashley into a long shot. They're going to call the foul. Was she behind the line at it? She was. This still isn't going to be enough to make anything happen, but she'll get 3 free throws.
Yeah, Maya Nichols, her first 2 here in the fourth quarter, but as I've mentioned multiple times, 16 total points now in the second half, 14 of those in the third, and just a great game for her.
So Wright will
definitely
shoot 3.
The player of the game for the Falcons.
Oh, 0 question. Give Emory Miles a lot of love, too. She really stepped, and it's a challenge, right? Haley Hall is a challenge for whoever's playing center for the opposing team.
Yeah.
She was more than up for the challenge, and Haley also had a good game. So
yeah, both of them did.
A good battle. As Wright hits the second, she'll get 1 more. 2.6 on the clock. Juab will meet Union tomorrow in the consolation side of the bracket. Still got 2 games to play here tonight. Wright goes 2 out of 3. Ball goes left side to Nichols. Gonna get a foul call. Figured that'd be a jump call. They call the foul on Harmon. So it's going to be 2 shots. So 2 free throws here for Canyon View, and that will end it. 0.2 of a second.
Juab's going to get Richfield tomorrow.
My correction, the Union boys lost to the Richfield boys.
There you go. When you said Union, I'm like,
thank you for catching that.
Yeah.
Look, folks, it's been a long day.
It's been a long weekend.
It's about to get longer
for Tanner.
As the free throw drops for Nichols.
Gives her 20 now.
Oof. Second drops. 0.2 of a second as Rosenbeck will send in, and that will do it. Canyon View advances to the state semifinals with a 47-40 win. They will meet South Summit, the 3 seed, while Juab will get Richfield tomorrow. We'll take a quick break. Be back. Sunrise Engineering postgame show next on the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network, TeamHive.live, and KSLSports.com.
Hi, I'm Barrett Hilton with TeamHive.live, where we've created a locally run video streaming platform for Utah schools. On our website, you're not going to wade through a bunch of unrelated content. You bring up TeamHive.live and you're just going to find a lot of high school sports and events. We've created tools that make it super easy for you to create events and stream to our site. And if you ever need help with anything, you can give me a call. So I want to invite your school to join the team. If you're a Utah high school, you can stream live on TeamHive. That's TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
Grow everything better with Azomite mineral products. Azomite is used internationally as a soil additive and organic fertilizer for lawns, gardens, and field crops in more than 50 countries around the world. Their Feed Grid product, used as a feed ingredient for livestock, is gaining popularity because research shows a potential to improve overall animal health. Azomite can be found at your IFA country stores, Steve Reagan stores, or at azomite.com. For more information, visit them on Facebook, Twitter, or at azomite.com. That's azomite.com. Live high school sports action on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on in. Our post-game show brought to you by Sunrise Engineering. Visit sunrise-eng.com. Let's get that final again, Greg. It was 47-40 the final as Canyon View advances to the state semifinal for a date with South Summit. Canyon View all but one quarter really played a great game. It was that second quarter. That's essentially what it came down to.
Yeah, that fourth quarter was pretty tight. 13-12 Juab victory in the fourth quarter. But in that first and third, Canyon View just really took it to the Wasps. I mentioned at halftime, Canyon View had 17 turnovers at the half, only 6 there in the second half. So a great job by them cleaning things up. 23 total turnovers is still a lot, but to only have 6 in the second half, great job by them.
That number phenomenal. We can't say enough about Maya Nichols. That was just as brilliant of a half as I've seen from a player in quite some time. I'll put it that way, boys or girls. She
19 points in the second half.
Completely took it over.
21 overall for her, and 18 points there in the second half for her. She had 3 at halftime. Yeah, excellent game for her, player of the game.
Looking at what's to come. We saw a good chunk of that South Summit Canyon View game. Your thoughts on that semifinal matchup tomorrow?
So again, you've got a couple of really tall girls in that game. You got the big girl for South Summit averaging 20 rebounds per game. Can't remember her name. Gosh, you put me on the spot here. But Emery Miles and her, they're going to battle it out. I think Canyon View has good guard play between Maya Nichols, between Bailey Spencer, Bethany Vargas. Yeah. They have excellent guard play. So if you had to ask me if I had to make a prognostication of who's going to win that game tomorrow to make it to the state championship game, I would go with Canyon View, but I wouldn't be shocked at all to see South Summit pull a win either.
Should be interesting. Our next matchup, the Grantsville Lady Cowboys come in 23-1 on the season, cruise through region play. Very, very good team. What do you say? It was crazy they didn't win it a year ago. Well, then think this. They brought every single player back. They did not have a senior on a team that was number 1 in the RPI, got upset in the semis a year ago.
Beat the number 1 6A team.
They did.
Copper Hills.
Yep.
I think their only loss was to the number 1 4A team with I think was Ridgeline, if I remember right. It's one of those Logan schools, newer Logan schools. But
it was a 33-point loss, but that's a great. And they scheduled that in the middle of region play. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
A little bit of a humbling experience before you get to the state tournament. Bailey Lauder and Avery Allred have been doing this for a long time. They got to a championship game as sophomores. That was a phenomenal game down in Cedar City against a very good Morgan team.
Yeah. That was a fun game. I remember that.
That was a really good championship game. They're trying to get back on top of the basketball mountain there. So
at Grantsville. So you had me pick this South Summit Canyon View game, and I took Canyon View. No disrespect to anybody else. If anybody plays Grantsville to within 10 points, I'll be surprised. That's how good they are.
Consider it a win. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. South Summit was the 3 seed, right? Grantsville beats them by nearly 50. on their home floor. They're the 3 seed. They knocked off Morgan, who's the 4 seed, twice by 20-plus in one game, 14 in another. And then played this Judge team earlier in the year. That was a beatdown, 59-28. Just if you want to watch some quality girls basketball, you're going to watch this.
Stay tuned for this next one.
Dustin's already chomping at the bit to take your seat, so we better wrap this up. Make sure he gets his pregame time.
He loves his pregame.
He's grinning over here. He's ready to go. So we're going to wrap it up from the radio side of things. Appreciate those back at the studio joining us on KSVC. We'll be back with KSL Sports and TeamHive.live for more playoff basketball.
You've been listening to exciting high school basketball action on South Central Utah sports leaders, Mid-Utah Radio and Centricom Channel 10. This sports broadcast has been brought to you by sports-minded sponsors throughout South Central Utah. Join us next time for more exciting high school basketball action on Centricom Channel 10 and Mid-Utah Radio.